Okay, and welcome back to my F123 My Team Career Mode. This is part 4. I think the last race was in Jeddah. This one is in Australia. So after practice, got our R&D points. Now we're just making upgrades. Made some upgrades to the aero. And we still have enough points for one more upgrade, maybe. As we can see, we have an upgrade in each part of the car so far. So now we will get into quali. So quali at the Aussie GP and clips. And I think we nearly won Jeddah. I forgot, but we are up there in the fights. That's all I remember. So let's see if we can try to get pole position this weekend. Australia. So we're just lowering the fuel and we will be heading out on our lap right now. So heading into the final turn of our first lap of Q1, we set green sector all around. Let's see what time we can do. And we do a 1:20, which is so far fastest lap. We are now setting our last lap of Q1 and yeah, heading into the final turn now. Quali is complete and right now we're currently P5. Let's see if we can improve, and it looks like we're gonna get dirty air or slipstream from Piastri. Now let's see what time we can set now. If that improves, it looks like we will be making it into Q2. And we end up in P3 in Q1. So we did improve our time from our first lap. As you can see, there's the order so far. And let's see who didn't make it on to Q2. Looks like Hülkenberg, Magnussen, no, and oh, now it's Q2. So heading into our first lap of Q2 right now. We run a little wide on the grass. That was probably gonna mess up our time a little, but again, we set green sectors 1 and 2. And Albon set the fastest lap. Let's see. Probably gonna get beat. Let's see, our time is a 1:19, and that puts us on provisional pole. Right, and heading on to the last lap of Q2. Our provisional pole time from the first lap now bumps us down to a P7. We just made a mistake right there, ran a little wide. Let's see how good we can do this lap. We are heading into the final turn now. Qualifying has ended. Let's see if we can do any better than P7. It's going to be close. We make it into the top 10 for Q3 and we ended up P7. So we didn't improve our time, but we will be making it on to Q3. Looks like Norris, Piastri, Stroll, Sonoda went out and of Q2, and Ocon and Albon. So heading on to Q3 now. First lap, we are in the top 10, so that's pretty good. Let's just aim for pole. Let's be set green sector 1 and 2, heading on to the final turn now, and let's see what lap we can do. Hamilton set at 1:19.3. Let's see what we can do. We set a 1:19.6, which puts us P2. Alright, starting the final lap of quali. Let's see, our lap from earlier put us in P7. Let's see if we can prove any more. Or is P7 just what we're gonna have to end up with? Qualifying is over now. And let's see, Carlos Sainz at a 118. Alright, and the lap we set is a 119.5. I think that's what it shows, and we still end up in P7. So it looks like we couldn't make any improvement to our time. And we have the two Ferraris starting 1 and 2 with Sainz Leclerc, and the two Red Bulls of Verstappen Perez, and then the two Mercedes Hamilton Russell, and then it's us in P7. So I will let commentary do their thing.
But the core hasn't changed. This is a beloved classic of the F1 calendar, and it's time for the Australian Grand Prix. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Russell, Hughes, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Bottas, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Albon, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Joe, Theo Pourchaire, Sargent, and Nick de Vries. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And what would any Grand Prix weekend be without the one and only Natalie Pinkham? Now I want to talk to you about Carlos Sainz.
What a quality performance. The big question, though, is how does that translate on race day? Can they hold on to that lead? Beside that, of course, any kind of turn one incident could completely turn the race on its head. Let's keep our fingers crossed everyone can get through in one piece.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Alright, it is formation lap time. The strategy we decide to go with is a medium to hard tire strategy. As you can see, some people are running soft to either mediums. I think it's soft to mediums for them, but yeah, I think most people are going to be running mediums to hards, just like me and Russell and Gasly, as we can see. And we hit our marks. We made it green though, not purple, so now we're just waiting for the start. So let's see, it's 5 lights, and out and away we go. As we can see, Russell had some tire spin. We get a good launch in the back of Hamilton, past both the Mercedes, on the back of Verstappen and the Red Bull now. And we swoop around the outside while we get pushed wide by the other Red Bull of Perez. Activate our ERS, trying to hold position with Verstappen. He tried to make a dive bomb, but we hold it out around on the outside, and it looks like we made it pretty unscathed. Here's a replay. So we got past the two Mercedes pretty quickly, and the Ferraris on front just held position, and then we passed Verstappen and got up into P4 by turn 3 basically. And yeah, Verstappen tried to overtake us again, but we held position, and there's the replay of what happened. So heading onto the straight with like some turns in it, but yeah, going now, and it looks like Verstappen was able to overtake us again. So now we're just trying to catch up, while we nearly had a mistake there in the final turn, a bit of a wheel spin. So heading onto start of lap 5, we are still in DRS range of Verstappen, and he's on softs, so any lap now I feel like his softs should be dying, but we have a move from Hamilton around the outside, and we broke later than him, so we couldn't make it. But it seems like for now these soft tire runners are faster than us, but it looks like Verstappen is in traffic with the top three of Sainz, Leclerc, and Perez, so he can't get past them. So even running on softs, he can't unleash his full pace while Hamilton tries to make a move around us on the outside again. But it looks like Verstappen tires may be dying as we see. Is there a move to be made? And it looks like yes, we made a move on Verstappen for P4 and it's stuck. So it looks like these soft tires are dying now, as we also pulled out a gap from Hamilton before we made that move. So now we're on the chase for a podium position possibility. So we just stick in DRS range of Perez in the Red Bull. So here's I don't know what this is. Oh, this is our replay of our move on Verstappen. So it looks like Sainz got overtook by Leclerc and Perez, so he maybe made a mistake. But as Perez and Sainz are fighting, we go up really close, and maybe we can get into P3 and overtake Sainz. Let's see, we make a big dive bomb, and does it work? It works, and it worked. So because of the Perez and Sainz fights at turn 1, we were able to take advantage of that and get in front of Sainz for P3. So we are now in the podium. And now we're on the hunt for Perez. The Sainz is really close to the back of us. So let's see if we can hold off Sainz as well. But we are now catching Sainz. We get DRS on this straight. Let's see if we are able to make a move into the fast left right-hander. We weren't close enough then, but let's see if we get a good run. Activate DRS, activate ERS, and looks like we will be able to get him into the braking zone. And there's a little bit of contact, but no damage. So we do get Sainz for, or not Sainz, Perez for P2. And we're on the hunt for Leclerc now in P1. And I think, yeah, our mediums are just doing really good than the softs, of course. I feel like if we had softs, our pace wouldn't be this quick. But we also do have fastest lap. So heading on to lap 12, we are just trying to catch Leclerc, which is 2.6 seconds in front of us. Let's see now, but it looks like our pace just isn't fast enough. As of lap 13, Leclerc is 3.7 seconds in front of us, while Sainz is about to make a move. Let's see if we can get him back. He did overtake us. Big dive bomb again, just like how we overtook Perez right there. We do defend position for P2. And there's a replay of the Sainz move. He gets us on that straight, but then we dive bomb him into that turn. It looks like Leclerc makes his pit stop for the hard tires, so we will be in we move up into P1. So let's see if we can keep that. Looks like this is our lap to pit, so we will just try to make a good in lap. Maybe we can do the longer stop where we get out in front of Leclerc, but let's see. We only have a 13-second gap to Leclerc, so I don't think we'll be able to beat him out of the pits. But we head into the pit stop now, hit our marks, let's see how fast our pit. It looks like Sainz and Perez are also boxing behind us, and we turn in now, going onto the hards of course, and we get a 2.5 second pit stop. Let's see if that's not good enough for Leclerc. He does pass us, as we see him going into turn 1 right now. So now it is our out lap. He has a 5.7 second gap in front of us. Looks like Verstappen is behind us on the medium. So I think the soft runners paid for medium. If I remember, Verstappen was a soft runner. I might be wrong. Let's see if he can make a move. It looks like he's getting closer and closer. And he probably has DRS, and he is not close enough to make a move into this left right-hander. Let's see if he makes a move now. And I don't think he will. As you can see, our engine icon is actually orange, so we actually have I think it said like 60 something % of damage to the engine, so that is not good. Let's hope no engine failures this race. Well, we made a mistake, ran a little wide on that curve, which allows Verstappen and Perez to make a move on us. Both Red Bulls passing us. I make a dive bomb. Did not work, but we're still down the inside. I think it's 3 wide going to this turn, and we made a move, but then yeah, clipped Verstappen's front right, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, not the best moves we made, but that 3 car crash with Perez, Verstappen, and me did bring out the safety car. So here's a replay of cheeky move I tried to make, didn't work. Probably shouldn't have made that move, but let's see. So we go 3 wide into that turn. No damage so far, but a little tap from Verstappen, and then 3 wide here as well. Yeah, that was never gonna work, so I clipped Verstappen's front right, and which yeah, caused all 3 of us to crash. So yep, yeah, so now it's safety car. So let's see the order for the safety cars. Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton, us, the two Aston Martins of Alonso and Stroll right behind us, P5, P6. And I'm surprised it's been a quiet race for the Aston Martins. Haven't really been talking. It's just been about the Ferraris, Hamilton, and us, and Red Bull, of course. Yeah, what happened to Russell? Russell was up in the front as well, but it seems like he dropped down all the way in the back of the pack. As yeah, we hit Hamilton right there into that turn of the safety car lap, not even racing. But yeah, luckily we got no damage. Looks like the safety car is gonna be in this lap, and the engine icon is orange, which is not a good thing. We might have some engine damage, but just no engine failure this race. Just 10 more laps to go. Looks like safety car in this lap. See if we can have a good safety car restart. Maybe try to get into the podium position again by knocking Hamilton out. Who knows, maybe the 2 Ferraris will fight each other. And it looks like we have started now. So see if we can get a good start. It looks like we didn't, as the top 3 are pulling away from us actually. So let's see if I can do good. So heading into the first turn now, just trying to follow 3 of them through. Here is a replay of, I guess, where you can barely see me hitting Hamilton in the back, but yeah, just following them now. They have almost pulled out a 1 second gap, while the Aston Martin of Alonso just overtook me, and yeah, he gets it. Let's see if we can get the position back from Alonso. It looks like Gasly's in P7 in the Alpine, and we try to make a move. We're way too far back. No more silly dive bombs, just like the ones on the Red Bull caused that safety car. But yeah, we're just following Alonso through this final turn now. We get really close. Let's see if we can beat him to the line. And no, heading on to lap 21. We are still behind the likes of Alonso, but we're really close into this turn now. Did he make a mistake there? Let's see if we can just follow him through this straight. And as there is a yellow flag behind us, so I wonder who that was. Maybe someone retired. Let's see. We're following Alonso through the straight. Hamilton pulls out a big gap, but I get a big slipstream, ERS activated, all the speeds, whatever. But I do not get DRS, which is interesting. Let's see if I can get him into this. Ooh. No, had a little look, but was not able to pull off the move. It looks like Valtteri Bottas is out of the session, so I'm guessing he was a yellow flag. So we can get him into this dive bomb, and we do get P4, reclaim P4 from Alonso with that dive bomb. And let's see. And we ended up, we didn't end up, but Leclerc drops down to P3. He still has fastest lap. So it looks like the lead car is Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari. So Hamilton and Leclerc are fighting each other currently, so which is good for me because I will be able to catch up to them as the gap between us is dwindling down. It's 2.6 seconds now. Just keeping my head down and trying to catch up to them. And it's 2.4 now. It's only getting smaller and smaller by every lap. Let's see if we can continue to gain on them. And as of lap 27, the gap did go up, so I don't know, might just be a P4 for this race. Yeah, now it's 3 seconds, so P4, not a podium, but let's see if we can do any more in these final 2 laps of this race. It looks like Leclerc overtook Hamilton for P2, so now I'm just trying to chase down Hamilton as of lap 28. And our ERS is really low, and as we start the final lap now, we are 2.8 seconds back from Hamilton in P4 position, so it looks like we won't be able to get that podium. But let's see, maybe Hamilton and Leclerc make a mistake fighting each other. As you can see, they're like really close together on the mini map, and gap now looks like Hamilton overtook Leclerc, so they're still trying to fight it even though it's the last lap. So let's see, maybe they might make a mistake, but going now, looks like Hamilton Leclerc still fighting for position, but I'm 3 seconds back, so I don't think I'll be able to get it. But heading into the final turns now. Ooh, ran wide on the grass there. Let's see if we can keep it on the road. We do, as Carlos Sainz is the winner of the Australian GP, and we end up in P4, nearly P5, P6, because I ran on the grass to Aston Martins. But yes, the race is over, and we ended up P4. So, driver of the day, Lando Norris. And I don't know how good Lando Norris did actually. But yeah, the Ferrari team celebrating. They have double podiums with both Sainz and Leclerc. So there's the order. We ended up P4, and the Aston Martins P5, P6, pretty good. Well, Gasly in the Alpine and Albon. Max went down the way P9. Oh yeah, because of the crash with me. Alright, our teammate Teo Pourchaire in P18, and Russell just completely went out the race. He did so well, but we are still leading with 62 points in the championship, with both Ferraris right behind us. So we are still kept on our toes for the Drivers' Championship. And the Constructors, we are behind Ferrari, so we are P2 with 62 points. They have 95 points. Red Bull might overtake us at this point. But it is now race weekend over as we move on to the next GP. So here's the team acclaim and everything in our cash after this race. The next GP is the Azerbaijan GP. So we're just doing the what was it, 2-weeker, 3-weeker? We have so much time for activities, so we're just filling out the schedule or whatever for till the next week. So we're just gonna do everything because we have time to do everything, which is G-force improvements all around for the team. Let's see if we can make any upgrades with the points. And it looks like we did have some parts fail in the durability. Let's see if we can make a wing upgrade to the front wing, which leaves us with no points to fix anything. It looks like the chassis was the one that failed, so we don't have points to fix that. So we will see if we can get more points over the week. Yeah, do all this advancing time, running through everything. We had some upgrades that worked, and yeah, we get more money, more resource points. And do we have enough to purchase? And we do have enough to purchase our weight distribution upgrade that failed the first time. So we keep going on to the Azerbaijan as we have a durability department events, and durability department morale is pretty good. So we keep going on with the week, slowly inching closer to the Azerbaijan race, which is a sprint race, I think. But we make a upgrade to our powertrain department. So yeah, we use our money for that. All of our upgrades so far pretty good. Powertrain upgrade and more resources. So we have a marketing department event apparently. So it looks like Teo Porcher wants to be part of an esports competition. Yeah, we just let him. He should do good, right? Real F1 driver on my team. But yeah, we now it's Azerbaijan GP week. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next part of F1 23 My Team Career Mode.